Prinhan everyone, and good afternoon. My name is Alex, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through some strength exercises that I've been personally doing at home, or I should be doing while I'm at home, to try and maintain some strength and try and push myself a little bit more. As always, before taking part, remember to read our disclaimer and make sure that you're wearing comfortable, loose-fitting clothes and have a drink of water nearby. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of everything. There'll be some arm exercises in there, some core strength, and then finally some leg exercises. For the arm exercises, I've incorporated the use of a TheraBand. Not to worry if you've not got one, you can just skip on to the next few exercises. So, for bicep curls, you want to have one end of your TheraBand laying down, take the other in your hand. You can adjust the grip to your desired resistance, and then you're just going to try and keep your elbow next to your side and lift and down. And you'll do 10 of those on each arm. So you want one foot on one end of your TheraBand, holding it down to the floor, and then you're going to switch to the other arm and have your elbow up this way. And then, trying to keep your elbow where it is, you're going to straighten the arm and back down. And stretch and back down. And you'll want to do about 10 reps of these 3 times, same as the bicep. So 3 times 10 on each side. And now for our ab exercises. For me, this is the hardest one to go. And it's an exercise one of my old ballet teachers used to give us called the Big Five. I think it's a Pilates thing. Don't quote me on that though. So, you want to lay down, and it's all about feeling your lower back against the floor. Throughout any of this exercise, I have to say, if you feel this happening, where there is a gap between your back and the floor, you need to stop, restart, engage your abs, scoop them in, and make sure the back is pressed against the floor. We don't want any injuries on our lower spines, okay? For anyone who's done a bit of Pilates before, you should also try your best to maintain a curl up for the entirety of the exercise. So, we're going to take 20 of these, bringing them together. We're going to take 10 of the legs straightening out and the arms straightening out simultaneously. Like so. Then we're going to take 20 leg stretches and really breathe out for these so that the hamstring can lengthen whilst the core is engaged. Then, hands behind the head, you'll really need it, I promise. 10 leg lowers. Ooh. And that's the hardest one, I think, to try and maintain the back against the floor. And then, to finish off, 20 cycling switches. Really think elbow to knee. And that's it. That never gets easier. And finally, legs. So, we're going to take 3 sets of 10, normal squats just to warm up the legs. Going down and up. Trying to keep shoulders up as much as you can. You don't want to be hunching forward like this. Try and keep your shoulders up and your heels into the floor. And then we go on to single leg squats. So find yourself a chair, a windowsill. That might be a bit high. You want something that's going to be at least lower than your hips. Okay? You want to put one leg back, really maintaining a parallel alignment, and you're just going to squat down and up. Really trying to get that knee as close to the floor as possible and really press through the heel and the glute. And again, I'm thinking maybe 2 sets of 10 on each leg. And then finally, to finish off, we'll do what's called a wall squat. If you've got them, A resistance band always helps me because when I'm against the wall, I always want to have something that can remind my knees to be going more outwards than coming in. That's cheating. And you're just going to stay here for 30 seconds and maybe do 2 or 3 sets of 30-second wall sits to finish. So, thank you guys for joining me. A huge diolch yn fawr, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Really important to do after you've done strength building exercises is to stretch afterwards. Cannot emphasize how important this is because the muscles need to recover so that then when we go to repeat the following day, they can rebuild even quicker and then become even stronger. So for your arms, if you're feeling a bit sore after that, you can do tricep stretches like so. So one elbow, one arm, lightly pulling over. Needed that. And then for the abs, the core, you can do what we call a cobra stretch. So you're laying your front, hands just about where your shoulders would be laying on the floor, and then you're going to push up and make an arc in the spine, stretching out all the front of the stomach and the abs area. And then for our legs, we can do a thigh stretch. So pulling your foot to the back of your glute, trying to balance, obviously, and just really breathing deeply into that stretch so that the hip flexors and the quads can get a little bit of a stretch out. And then we can also do a hamstring stretch, so where you just legs in parallel and you fold over and just have a relax, a chill out, a stretch. Bit of a zen moment, really. As always, we'd love to hear from you guys, so make sure that you tag us in any posts that you might do regarding our videos. We'd love to hear from you and see what you guys are also getting up to. And remember to stay safe and stay positive.